Today I want to show you guys Saxon Math 3. So I've already done a video on Saxon Math 1 and 2 if you want to check those out. This is the 3rd grade book from Saxon. This is the teacher's manual, and you would also need 2 student workbooks. You would need the pack of fact cards. These are flashcards, and you would need a meeting book. So let's take a look at these. And if you've seen my videos for Saxon Math 1 and 2, you will see it is very similar as those ones. They're created by the same people, and it's laid out exactly the same way. So if you are familiar with Math 1 and Math 2, it will be very, very similar. So we have 140 lessons. Now, there is a manipulative kit that goes with Saxon Math 1, 2, and 3, and also with Saxon Math K. But I have found for Math 3, you only use the manipulatives once in a while, and they're usually like rulers or a clock. So if you're starting out with Saxon Math 3 and you haven't used the books before, I probably wouldn't purchase the manipulative kit. Just the few items that you would need in order to do it would be my recommendation. So you really don't use a lot of the manipulatives for Math 3. So there is a list of materials you would need if you are interested in getting them all ready before the school year begins. So this gray area is for the teacher and the things that you need to prepare before starting the lesson to make sure that you have that all ready. Then you would use your meeting book to do things like the calendar and the weather and the temperature and a pattern and counting by certain numbers. So that is the beginning of the lesson. It starts off like that, and then you would have the actual lesson, and all of the lessons in Saxon Math K 1, 2, and 3 are scripted. So everything that you need to say is right here if you would like to do that. Today you will learn how to tell time to the hour, and it tells you exactly what to say. So if that's what you're interested in, then that is how this book works. So after you do the lesson, then let's get to lesson 2 here. There's usually a fact worksheet and then 2 worksheets that go with each lesson. So there's a side A and a side B, and I'll show you those in a minute. So this is a very thick manual, and the reason it is so thick is because it has all of the scripted lessons in it. So I'll just flip through this a little more so you can see it before I show you the student workbooks. So it pretty much looks the same throughout. I find that I don't follow the script much at all. I usually look at what the lesson is about and I'll teach it my own way. Occasionally I'll use it, but not very much. So that's what this looks like all the way through. So what the student will actually be using are the student workbooks. So here's part 1. This is book 1. And we'll just take a look at some of the first lessons in here. So that's what these look like. There's no color in any of the Saxon Math books, and so some people really like that. I like how there's not too many problems. This has 8 problems, and that's very nice. There aren't like 20 or 30 problems to work on each day. So there are 2 worksheets that go with every lesson, but unless the student is really struggling with the concept, you really only need to do one side. The other side is pretty much the same thing as side A. Almost all of the problems are the exact same kind of problem. So you can do side B if the child needs extra work on that concept. So this is like a fact sheet. So every day there will be a fact sheet of math facts, so addition, subtraction, multiplication and division when you get that far. Here's an assessment. So this is how it's laid out. So in Math 3, you're definitely going to cover your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, facts, and that is what this looks like, and eventually you're going to get to the 100 fact sheets. So this is what it's looking like, and I'll show you a bit from the second book so you can see how far it gets toward the end and what the problems look like. So we have division, a lot of division toward the end, some fractions there, measuring with the ruler. So these are the last lessons in the book if you want to see about how far this book goes. So that's what this looks like. Sorry I don't have the meeting book to show you, but like I said, it's just basically a calendar and a place for you to do your temperature readings and put some graphs and things. It's not really necessary, but some people like to do it. But most people that I know who use this book don't really do the meeting book. They use the teacher's manual and the student workbook. So that is Saxon Math 3, and I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this, and I hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.